Receiving higher education in Canada is a lifetime experience and opportunity for many young adults across the globe. Before every school semester starts, new prospects are interested in making this move and inquire about their qualifications. This is the first and most important step in the Canadian student visa process. Currently, as the country still recovers from the COVID-19 pandemic, reports show that Canadian study visa refusals are on the rise. Experts think that this is due to the backlog of visa applications, long processing times, and some of the top applicant countries losing interest, like Australia and New Zealand. Because there is such an influx of applications when applying for a Canadian student visa, it's important to put your best foot forward to stand out amongst the rest. So, we want to stay clear of refusals for your application, so stick around as we talk about reasons you may be refused, how to avoid a refusal, and what to do if you receive a refusal. There are various reasons why someone could be issued a student visa refusal, and I'm telling you, this list gets a little lengthy, so don't be afraid to use that pause button. We are going to fly by these quickly. A refusal based on the purpose of your visit means that the immigration officer does not believe that you will be leaving Canada at the end of your stay. This is usually when your study plan, or SOP, is not strong enough and the officer believes that you have intentions to illegally enter the Canadian labor market. A refusal based on your personal assets or financial status means that the officer doesn't believe that you have enough financial support to cover your stay in Canada without working. Next is a refusal based on qualifications, previous studies, missing mark sheets, and other education-related supporting documents. When applying to study in Canada, you will need to provide transcripts, report cards, mark sheets, evaluations, and language test scores. These supporting documents can really help or hurt your chances, so again, it's important that you are putting your best application forward. A refusal based on family ties essentially means that you have too many ties in Canada and not enough ties in your home country. While having family members already living in Canada can be great for support, being too close to family in Canada may give immigration officers the idea that you may be interested in staying past the allotted stay. How are we doing out there? Are you guys staying with me? Okay, a refusal based on your current employment situation. This is a more unusual refusal type, but it's commonly used when mature students or those who have not been studying for some time are in a deep employment situation that makes them inadmissible to study in Canada. Refusal based on travel history is given to applicants who have come to Canada already in the past and maybe they stayed over their visit, but essentially they stayed in Canada illegally. So who's to say they won't do it again? A refusal based on financial resources without working in Canada is just another way of saying that your proof of funds is not enough for someone that will be living in Canada for a period of time without working. International students must be financially stable enough to support their full stay. And last but not least, a refusal based on immigration status in the country of residence. This is like getting permission from your home country to come to Canada. Without proof that you can legally come to Canada, you will be refused a student visa. While getting a study permit refusal can be devastating to many young adults ready to make the move of a lifetime, there is sometimes a way to appeal this refusal, so don't panic. Once you've received a Canadian study visa refusal, you will be issued a letter that states that you've been an unsuccessful applicant and the reasons why, but with very few details. At this time, every applicant has the right to request official notes from the immigration officer supporting the reason for the refusal. Once you get these notes, it's time to assess if the denial was valid and your next steps. Usually, this is a great time to speak with an immigration professional so that they can better understand your situation and if you have a real shot at studying in Canada. The best two ways to avoid getting a student visa refusal is one, of course, speaking to an immigration professional, and I'm not just saying that. Talking to someone who can help you determine if you qualify before starting the big application process can be crucial to your success. You don't want to have a visa refusal on your record in case you apply again one day. And it's okay to have it on your record and apply again, but it makes it a little bit harder. Speak to someone who is a professional that can help you prepare an outstanding application from the get-go. The second best way to avoid a refusal is to provide substantial and high-quality supporting documents. We want the immigration officer to know that you are ready, equipped, and more than qualified for this move. Studying in Canada is a huge accomplishment for many foreign nationals, and the immigration process to make it happen can be overwhelming to many, but it doesn't have to be. Getting the help from an immigration professional who has a current eye on the immigration and application trends and knows what will make you stand out among other applicants will help tremendously. Canada gives these young adults amazing opportunities to grow in the country, whether you plan to stay temporarily or eventually stay permanently. The possibilities are endless. Contact VisaPlace today to get started on your immigration journey.